Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. Well, I have somewhere to go in just a little bit, so we're going to jump right into orders this morning.
Yeah, Candace is going to be gone for at least a couple hours on an errand. Nothing bad, just an errand.
Just stuff, life stuff.
Yeah.
So we have orders going out on eBay, Etsy, and Mercari Etsy again. That's the third one this week.
Yeah, I know. Just when you think Etsy's dead, it starts performing. Oh, you know what? I found out something interesting about Etsy this morning. I was looking at the Reseller Water Cooler Facebook group. Somebody posted a screenshot of it. Did you know that since February, they've been charging Etsy whenever you set up a new selling account on Etsy? They charge you, they showed $19 store setup fee.
Or like a one-time?
Yeah, one-time store setup fee.
Man, I'm glad we were already in. Also, this morning I was doing some cross-listing, and they've changed their listing format, their listing page, which they've been talking about for probably 6 months that it was coming, and I just kept using the old one. But now you have to use the new one. And honestly, I think it is better. It's more streamlined, I think.
Is List Perfectly working with it?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
It brought it right up. So yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I think here's the thing with the store setup fee. I think they position it as
like a membership fee or something.
No, I think they position it as a way to like kind of verify that you're not a scammer type. You know what I mean? Because you have to pay. I mean, I guess I get that to some extent.
Because it's not free to list. You still have to pay when you list something.
No, yeah. I mean, it's basically they're hiding. They're using that as just a way to generate some revenue. But it seems like they've always been like that. They're like they don't mind not getting all the business.
Yeah, but
it's almost like they like to stay small.
I think a lot what's going on is these overseas companies like Temu and Shein and stuff, or Temu I think is how you say it, are really hurting these platforms, and so they're trying to get every dollar they can to survive. You know,
I guess
it's interesting to see what's going to happen with such cheap stuff available to the American market now.
Yeah,
easily
and Etsy has kind of turned into that a little bit too.
Yeah, so I mean, it's probably killing them that people can go and order straight from China so easily, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know how that's going to affect the quality of this. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're positioning it as a security type thing, but really it's just a way for them to make some fast money.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and get into it. We sold another Danbury Mint Castle 9 Alpha DM5.
The crazy thing is, I didn't even know. That's the first time I had heard of that. That tells you kind of how irrelevant Etsy kind of is. Right. Mercari made some big changes to their fee structure and stuff, to their fees, and everyone's losing their mind. I feel like Etsy made that $19
a huge change.
A change to their platform, and I don't remember anybody saying a word about it.
Never.
I didn't know about it till this morning.
And it's been going on. What did you say? When did they start it?
I looked it up. It said February.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Okay.
I think that many people just don't sell on Etsy for it to be that relevant.
Right, or not joining it. Yeah. $33 on that castle. CC2, we sold a Hot Wheels Liberty Promotion school bus.
On CC2? Oh, that's right. I have. Man, I forgot this box is down here.
Yeah, last time we looked, it was pretty much empty, I think.
Man. It's not. I mean, it's got a few things in here. The drag bus is sold really well at first. Oh yeah, we have a few things in here.
This is
School days?
Yeah, school.
201 of 888.
Yes, that's correct. $44.99 for that.
All right, glad to see that guy go.
CC11, we sold a Porter cable charger.
Yeah, glad to see that. So we bought Y'all can see we have 2 more in there. Bought 3 of these at a garage sale for $7 a piece.
Yes, and it's over $31.99 for that one.
Okay, that's awesome.
Smalls drawer. New Orleans World's Fair Jumbo Playing Cards.
Can you believe these sold?
I know.
I thought they were pretty neat. Of course, we always like the World's Fair stuff.
I need those.
Huh?
I need those.
You need these?
Last night I went to play cards with the old ladies. And my middle finger right here, I'm gonna be real quick about this. I used to be a blackjack dealer, and pulling cards out of the shoe, I think, really messed up my finger. Starting like in my probably late 30s, my finger just like locks up. And last night I was holding my cards and my finger kept locking up.
Really?
Trying to like grip onto my cards.
Candace brought all that up because she won.
Oh, I did win. We don't play for a lot of money. It's like $5. You put down, and I ended up winning. I brought home 23, so I won $18. It's not big money.
I want to look at that listing real quick. All right, I want to take a look at it because I remember these cards. I'm gonna take the viewer, gotta take the buyer name off here. These cards. This is like the first time we noticed. We were using this shelf liner. It's like a thin foam, had the
grid.
It's kind of like a cushiony shelf liner thing, and we found that it would. I think this is the first item we noticed it on. But y'all see these, all those little like.
Well, you can see it in the picture.
Right. That's what I was looking to see.
We added a picture to the listing when it did that to show.
Yep. And yeah. That's when we noticed. It's almost like little small chemical burns.
Yeah.
And it actually did affect the surface. I mean, it's not. That is the backside of it.
Which is weird because it doesn't get like hot in here. We leave the air going all the time.
Yeah. No, it's not.
It's very strange how
it's
that
not
happened.
temperature related. It's just that chemical reaction. So once we saw that was going on, we went through and replaced it all with this.
It's almost like faux leather.
Yeah. It's not. The foamy surface was way better.
Yeah.
Except for the part where it was destroying inventory.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that basically keeps stuff from sliding around in there too much on that metal.
Yeah, it's all right. I liked it better with the foam, except for the destroying our stuff part.
Those sold for $22.
Okay, good.
D&D drawer, Star Trek Deep Space Nine card. One more down, 39 more to go.
Did I put them in the wrong spot? Back in the wrong spot?
Oh no.
Sometimes I do because what I'll do is I'll pull them.
And leave the deck
and
out
then I'll leave it out because I gotta. Yeah, look, I did. I put it in the wrong spot, so I gotta go. I'm gonna pull one of these out and put it in the top loader.
$2.99 for that. Primordial Comics 1 Charlie Z16.
Okay. 1 Charlie Z16. Kind of surprised I put that over here. Let's see. I guess it's an actual comic book. We're getting close. It's this. Oh, we've got a bunch of copies of this too. I remember this. This is like a special cover or something like that.
Okay. $19.99 for that one.
Okay.
And then we have 2 Bibles on the same order. 3 Charlie, Vatican II Weekday Missal.
3 Charlie. Yeah. This, they're going to be really happy with this. This isn't like, it's like new. I didn't say like new, but it is.
It's great condition.
And it's got like I think these zipper covers are cool too.
Yeah. And the other one is on 6 Charlie's, a King James Study Bible.
Okay. Strong. Yep, I think I got all the books. I think I got pretty much all the books listed yesterday. Oh no, I think I have at least one more left, but lots of Bibles, and then high-end like hunting books, and just a lot of good books.
Yeah. So. Those 2 sold for $24.99 each.
Okay, good.
On Etsy in the cracker drawer, 2 more cuckoo clock weights. That's
These
the
guys,
big ones, huh?
big boys. Yep.
So those sold for $34.99 plus ship. I just cross-listed another pair this morning to Etsy. And then on Mercari, we sold a McFarlane Batman Earth figure. It's really a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Batman Earth, I guess, is a girl. I don't know.
Let me see. Batman Earth 2 Dark Knights Metal.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's what it says at the bottom.
It says it on the thing, yeah.
Okay.
So
9 Bravo.
9 Bravo is what you have.
Yep. Mercari doesn't have a spot for custom SKU. I mean, we could put it in the listing somewhere, but it's just as easy. It's 9 Bravo, huh? Oh, I see it. Well, I was getting worried for a minute there.
Well, I was, because I had a different location written down.
Did you?
Yeah.
We must have, you know what, there's been a few times where we've like cleared shelves off
And move stuff around.
to move stuff around to make room for other stuff. That's probably what happened. But
So,
yeah.
yeah, that's not a high value thing. It's $14 including shipping.
Okay.
We ended up taking
That's been listed probably a pretty good
Yeah,
while.
we took a good offer on that. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's everything that's going out today. Let me get to packing. All right, packages are away, and I am doing some listing. Candace is on her way back. They had to go pick up. Molly needed a new. I was thinking about. I was like, man, there's nothing like secret here. Molly needed a new Social Security card. She lost her other one, and then the other thing is they had to bring instruments to the music store, getting her trombone serviced, and then we bought her a trumpet. She wanted a second instrument. We showed it not too long ago. We bought her a trumpet on Facebook Marketplace for $50, getting that service too. So and then they're picking up lunch and coming home. Candace should be back pretty soon. But I got this guy listed. Tested it real quick at the sale, and then I did a little more testing. I'm gonna put it back on the shelf. I'm gonna put it on the shelf whenever it gets through cooling all the way. It's got this old brittle plastic packaging, and I don't want to put it back in there until it's all the way cool. And then I thought this was interesting. This is a Bible that you know, we bought a bunch of Bibles over the past week. And in that Bible, I'll hold a finger over the guy's face. But yeah, check this out. Y'all know what this is? This is a picture. It's very fitting for this channel. This is S&S at La Follette Paper Box Factory. So this dude is making boxes here in this photo. This was in the pages of this Bible. All right, I'm going to tackle this glove we just bought. I think we got this past weekend. It's rough. It's really dirty. It's also got a pretty good bit of wear to it. I don't know. The more I look at it, I don't even know. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a clean. This is an expensive, fairly expensive as used gloves go. It's a Mizuno GXS 90. I think it's a softball catcher's mitt based on what other listings have. I'm going to give it a go with this stuff. I have leather cleaner and leather conditioner. This is some stuff we had up for sale for a long time in a kit, and finally gave up and decided just to use it instead. So I'm going to give it a good going over with this stuff, and we'll see what I can do with it. All right, I spent about 10 minutes on this with the cleaner and then the conditioner, and we'll see. I'm gonna let it dry for a while. The more I looked at it, like, you see all this piping here, and you see how it's peeling away from that, the paint or whatever that is on there. I don't even know what the heck that is. The leather definitely feels like it's coming around a little bit, I guess, but it's still a bad condition glove. I'm gonna list it cheap, and be like brutal with my description of the condition of this stuff. So just in case somebody wants an expensive glove, well, a glove that could be expensive is if it was a glove that could be expensive if it was in better condition. For cheap, I don't know if there's going to be a market for that. While that's drying, I promised myself I would get a typewriter listed today. That's what I'm going to do now. I did go ahead and load up a sheet of paper, and I was kind of surprised. I'm assuming this is an old ribbon. It might not be. They might have used it recently. I don't know. Because it does type. I mean, it doesn't type awesome, but it does work. So the only thing I'm not sure of, and I am going to include like a little video with the listing. The only thing I'm not sure of is that I noticed, like, okay, this is the carriage return, okay? And you do that, you go to the end of the line, and I notice it sticks here, and I don't know if it's supposed to or not. Actually, I think maybe it is, but I always remember them like being like on a spring. So what happens is, when you get to the end of the line, it might just be how it's made, but I'm gonna show them in the video. You get to the end of the line and you go to like carriage return, it, like, you could push it over. However, unless you come back here and do this, it's not going to advance the line. Or maybe they do that on purpose, so in case you don't want to advance line. I just remember these, I thought I remember these always being spring loaded, but very happy I could get this. This is a good photo to let people know. Somebody in the comments mentioned that the font determines the value to a large extent. Italics can be worth a lot more money. We don't have that. That's just regular old font, it looks like to me. So we'll go ahead and get this sucker listed. Okay, a little more about the typewriter. I could not find a model number. It does say Royal right here, and I know it's old. Just don't know how old, right? I mean, I looked under these and everything. What I did find is a serial number right here. Y'all probably can't see that. I could see it. It's P226667. And so I've used this site before with older typewriters. Typewriterdatabase.com, all one word. And you just do your you select your brand here, and then Royal typewriter serial numbers. It has them all, and these are like the full size or not portable typewriters here. And then in the second section it has portables, and P model introduced. Let me make this bigger, maybe y'all could see it. Here we go, that'll help. All right, P model introduced 1926. These are the serial numbers on the left here, and they tell you the changes that they made along the way. And like I said, we have, what did I do with it? Oh, we have 226,000 whatever. So that's gonna fall right in here in between 1930 and 1931. So it's probably made in 1930. And 1930, Shell changed to add gull wing ribbon covers at 188300. So that's the first serial number that had these little covers here that cover the ribbon. Prior to that, you can see they did not have those covers. So they have all kind of great information here. I've used this site a couple times in the past. All right, I'm geeking out over this typewriter, y'all. I saw somebody listed their typewriter and they say glass keys. I'm like, what are they talking about? I don't know if they can tell, but each one of these keys, I didn't notice it before, there's glass inset into each key over the letter. Candace just hit my butt.
Me too. He was like, I didn't realize you were behind me. I was bent over this transformer
I thought
box.
you were trying to shove me out the way. But no.
I wanted to come check these keys out.
Aren't they cool?
Oh, look at that.
I know. Isn't that cool?
I think I've seen them where the glass was missing before. So you should probably mention that all your glass is intact.
I think it is. Yeah. It's all in there.
That's cool.
This thing works so well. Either it was built like a tank or they had it serviced a lot.
I think they had it serviced a lot because look how nice and bright the ink still is.
Well, that could just be they put a new ribbon in too.
Well, I know. That means they've been using it recently.
And I mean, I don't see a whole bunch of gunk in the works. You know what I mean?
Man, I would have loved to know this person. They traveled all over the world on these ships with their typewriter.
I know.
What?
Isn't that cool?
What was this?
Didn't that make you want to put your fedora on?
Yes. And pick up my suitcase and go.
I have a feeling they have probably had a much better time than we do typing away on these boxes here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to show y'all. It was mentioned in the comments. I'll try and find the comment if I can. That the font matters. True, because check this out. Royal P model typewriter Vogue font, $1,401 3 days ago at auction, and it looked like to me it had maybe if y'all can see, look, first of all, I figured out, I think, what this little switch here does, because if you look at it, it's got red or whatever. That's if you have multicolor ribbon. You could type in red or black, and I think this switch, you can see there's a little thing down there that flips up. I think that determines which part of the ribbon you use. Just a guess. Because look, they typed in red here, and man, I'm geeking out way too much about these typewriters. Their ribbon is red and black, as you can see there. Also, they have green, and I was like, man, is our green a pebble green, or did it just like dry up, or what?
You can tell by feeling it. It's not like dried up, cracked paint.
But y'all can see this is the Vogue font, and that's why they got the big money.
Vogue.
Even though, look, they must have been. I'm thinking their ribbon was dried up, and they were just mashing the you know what out of those keys, because look, it actually cut the paper. Yeah,
it didn't do it on the red, only on the black.
Right. They must have been whack, 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 whack. But no, they got $1,401. The normal price for these typewriters is not that high.
Like 200, you thinking?
I'm thinking 250.
Yeah.
Just
Do you know what your font is?
No.
Is there a font identification group?
I don't know. 250 might be on the high side.
There's
of
a pebble
things.
green one.
Yeah, that's a pebble green. I wasn't sure until I saw this one. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what we have.
Yeah.
But ours looks nicer than that. They did $195 free ship. I think I do want to go $250 plus ship.
Yeah, because you are including a video showing it working.
That must matter, right?
That's important.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I just put that together right here.
Yeah.
I was very happy. I was geeking out about it. I even showed a little part where I'm typing. So, yeah. Oh, one other thing that I noticed is that, like, this person here, and I saw quite a few others that did this too. I want to tell them because I've spent 3 minutes of research. Vintage 1930s. Probably not there, pal, because you don't have the covers.
Yeah.
You don't have your gullwing covers, so you're probably looking at a 1920 something.
Yeah, you might be able to get more money if you knew what year.
It already sold.
Oh. Yeah. Was that a blue one?
Huh?
Oh.
Some of these may have been restored too.
I saw
one.
I saw one down in the, you know, they do the previews under the listings.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like cobalt blue.
Mm.
So I found something interesting.
What'd you find?
Okay, last video I had started going through the toy cars that we had in our box where we bought the Joes and Transformers. So I went through all of them. I found maybe one thing I think I can list, so it's all gonna go like in a toy car junk drawer lot. But I did find something. Well, I found something exciting in here, and I already listed it, so I'm gonna pull up the listing and show y'all. I found a transformer in that box. It was just thrown in there. Oh my gosh. Because it didn't look like, it looked like just a toy car. Look at that. So this is a G1 from the Constructicon series. It was, I think it was the first series where they had where you could take all the little vehicles in that series and put them together to make one big transformer.
Oh.
So here's that big transformer's head. They all came with a part, like a Build-A-Fig.
It's like a Build-A-Fig.
It's like a Build-A-Fig, yeah.
It's like the first version of Build-A-Fig.
So I found this in that box, and I started pulling up listings, and I saw where they were getting good money.
You need black background.
Okay. Well, then my gun wouldn't show up, and his head.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, I saw where they were getting good money with these other parts, so that's when I went looking, and I found these two in the Transformer box, and I had stuck this gun in with the G.I. Joe stuff. So I found it. Can you believe I had all the pieces? And this was just stuff thrown in a box that we found in other boxes. We had everything for it. So I was able to list that for $90.
That's awesome.
It's in beautiful shape. I mean, look at it. Like,
just look at it.
These parts are metal here. Like metal, like chrome, you know. And it's got a little tiny bit of pitting, but the stickers are all good on this thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it looks great. So,
boy, it's a little bonus.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm glad you didn't just take all that stuff out of there and just spread it out on a table. And
yeah,
you would never do that anyway.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah. So that got me excited. So now I'm looking up Transformers. This is the original Bumblebee. His little thing here.
I didn't even identify when I saw this when we were at that sale. I didn't even identify this as a transformer.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a little toy car. Yeah. I had no idea.
Don't know what it's worth. I was just looking it up and decided to jump up over here and almost knock Lonnie over to show y'all.
Look, there's his head though.
I know. Yeah, this one is just like that. This is a cliff jumper. I don't know which one this is, but yeah, I'm about to look these up and I'll let you guys know. Yeah, if you see something that looks like that, don't think it's a cheap little plastic car.
I thought it was.
Yeah, it's a transformer.
I think I might have had those when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Those two in particular. Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to show y'all real quick, who's not familiar with this. Whenever you're going to list your vintage transformers, the G1s, you're going to see this term PreRub, and what that is when they first came out with them, they just put like these stickers on them right here.
Hang on, let me get in there.
Yeah.
I'm using my iPhone for this, by the way.
So you'll see just like the little transformer sticker. And then they came out with these stickers that were called, or termed rub design is what the fans called them, I guess. And what it is heat activated. It's a square sticker. And you'll see it kind of looks faded. It's not a faded sticker. When you rub it, it's going to change colors from the heat of your hand. See how it turned bright green?
Yeah, do it again.
Yeah, see that? And I think that's to tell which like class it is, like Decepticon or whatever. But yeah, that's all that means is pre-rub is before they came out with that. So and that doesn't necessarily mean it's more or less value. I think it varies from figure to figure. So that's just what that means. In
your particular case, so that Bumblebee is
yeah, they came out with like 6 types, like versions of him when he first came out. Like I saw somebody recently sold the Type 1, which is the very first model they came out with, and they got over $100 for him. And I'm like 99% sure there's a Type 2A and a Type 2B. And I'm pretty sure I have Type 2A, so I'm going to charge around $80 for it. See if I can get that.
Okay. I'm trying to still figure out my price on that typewriter. $250 is too high. I think I need to do it like around $220. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. There's a lot of them out there because, I mean, they made a lot of that typewriter.
Yeah. But do they all still work? Is the question.
A lot of them that I see do.
Oh.
All right. Ended up listing this for $230. We'll see if it actually sells for that. Hope it does. I think it has a chance.
I think it will.
If it tickles someone's fancy.
Yeah. There's probably not a lot of those green ones out there, huh?
I saw a couple, like in Solds. Yeah. It's not a super rare typewriter either. I mean, they made it for many years.
Yeah.
Making little changes here and there. But, yep, I'm going to get the other one listed tomorrow. I'm looking at it right now.
The more modern one.
That one's cooler to me. This one's, I like this one too, but I like that one better.
Yeah.
So, but I think that's going to be it for this one. Thanks a bunch for watching, and we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.